Hello, my name is David and I'm the local owner and franchise operator here in College Station for Critter Control. And today we're going to be talking about wild pigs. So there's a couple different ways we do control for wild pigs in this area. Firearms and then as well as our trapping options. So there's two types of traps and today we're going to be talking about one of those. And it's a corral-type system that is actually welded together and pinned in place. The first question you might ask yourself is, do I have a wild pig problem? It should be pretty evident if you do. Pigs are extremely destructive to topsoil and turf grass. So a lot of times customers will see rooting in the area, they'll see overturned logs, ruined shrubs, things like that. Another way of knowing is if you see droppings or tracks, or a lot of times when they get into ponds, what they'll do is they'll wallow in the water, and what it'll look like is just a little mud hole down next to the bank of the pond. So the first step when trapping pigs is finding a good trapping location. So what we do beforehand, before you set up the trap, is pre-baiting. The customer that we're going to be helping out today, what I've done a couple weeks ago, went out, put out a couple different piles of corns in different locations, set up cameras on each of those locations, and one of the locations was getting hit much harder than the rest. So on that location, what I did was set up a deer feeder, and that feeder's been spinning now for about a week, and I have pretty consistent pigs coming into that feeder about every other night. So what we're going to do is we're going to run over there real quick. We're going to get that trap set up, and what I'm going to do is time-lapse a video of me setting up that trap, kind of show you how that works. And then from there, we will see what kind of results we can get over the next coming nights with some date stamps on those photos.
So the trap is composed of a head gate and 10 10-foot sections that are 6 feet high that are held together using rebar pins and T-posts to secure it down to the ground. Once put together, you have roughly 500 to 600 square feet of trapping space, which is plenty of room for an entire sounder to enter the trap.
So to go into a little bit more detail about how the traps work and the advantage of using such traps. So the traps are wireless. So what that means is that it takes a phone call from my phone number in order to trigger that gate. Solicitors and outside callers can't trigger the gate. I'm the only one in control of it. The cameras are the same way. So the cameras are wireless and they send pictures via SMS to my phone. So whenever a camera sends me a picture, I take a look at it. If the pigs are there or the numbers are there, what I'll do is I'll make that call, that gate shuts, I know right away the pigs are caught, and can plan to come get them that following morning. One of the issues we run into here in the Bryan College Station area is what happens after we catch the pigs. So what I have is actually specialized trailers that have a loadout chute that allows the pigs to load into the trailer alive, and efficiently and safely I can close them off and actually bring those pigs out of there alive. That way I don't have to discharge a firearm, because a lot of these trapping locations are going to be within city limits, and therefore I cannot discharge a firearm.
We got the trap set up April 10th, and pigs are always weary once you change the environment, so here they are checking out the trap for the first time. After a couple of days, the pigs gained confidence and all entered the trap. At about 2:30 that night, I gave the call to the gate, and the gate closed. In this picture here, you can see the gate is closed, and the pigs are obviously frantic, trying to figure out what just happened.
Been a couple days. I caught a pretty good group last night, so I got the trailer loaded up here. I'm gonna flip this door in a moment and let them all out. So it looks like we got about, I don't know, 12 or so.
Over the next few nights, I watched two groups come and go. This group's a smaller group, so I went ahead and gave the call about 9:30 and closed those in. I knew the other group was coming as well and didn't want to educate those pigs, so I went ahead and loaded up my trailer and went out that night and got them. You can see in this picture here, I was there about 11 p.m. loading them up. Not long after I left, the other group showed up, so here they are about 1:40. I went ahead and gave that call as well and got those guys shut in there.
Another successful morning. Looks like we got about another 10. Got some livelier ones today, so fixing to get them out of here. She's not happy.
So over the course of the 4-week trapping period, we ended up removing 29 feral pigs.